Welcome back to CEO Money. I'm Michael Yorba, your host. Thanks for joining us. All right, my good buddy Mike Breese, president, Pinpoint Homes and pinpointeg.com. Mike, welcome back. How you been?
I've been great. I'd ask you, but I kind of already know the answer to that question. How does it feel to be back in the day-to-day grind?
It's fun. I mean, hey, it's not like I came home to a cubicle. I come home to a studio. I get to do TV and radio. Yeah, of course.
How can you complain?
Yeah, right. I can't. Hey, you went to the IMN Single Family Rental Conference recap. I want to hit the recap on Miami. What happened there?
Yeah, so we left the last week's call or interview with a little teaser about the Entera. So first of all, the IMN Single Family Conference happens twice a year, once in the spring in the east, once in the call it November, December-ish time in the west, usually in Arizona. And it's a great conference for those that are looking to invest in single-family real estate, whether you're a fund, a private investor, or just looking to do research. You can find out a lot. The sessions are good to sit in at. The vendors that are there are good to chat with. And so for us, for our fund, we're always looking, when we go to these conferences, to look for new ways to improve and be more efficient and see what's out there.
Got it.
So our focus this time was technology, and I want to talk about that and some lending.
Okay.
So we left with a teaser on Entera. Entera, or Entera, however you want to pronounce it, is basically a robo agent. You put in your specific markets, which 10 are what they're doing, and of course we were interested because Houston's one of them, and we're in Houston.
Right.
Where you put in your parameters of what you're looking to buy. You create your buy box. And that system goes to Zillow Direct, MLS, auction, some offline sources it pulls data from, and basically takes all the hundreds, if not thousands of listings that are out there and narrows it to a dashboard for you to focus on the 10 or 20 that actually meet your needs, including returns.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty slick. And you get to then kind of tuck it away as something to keep looking at, reject the property, make an offer on the property. And so at the end of the day, what's even better about it is if you're a newer fund or a private individual and you want to invest a whole lot into a service like this has a zero cost unless you buy something. And all they want when you buy something is to be your agent of record. So they just get paid from the seller.
Okay,
so
then.
It's really slick. It's a free tool.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to show us how that works when we bring in the TV cameras. Unless you want to go on further on that, I want to hear about your Houston project because, you're helping people keep their homes and participate in improving their homes. Walk us through that unless you have something else you want to bring out first.
No, we can jump around in that. John Barthelemy is actually down in Houston for us right now, meeting with some of our partners and looking at homes that we're putting under contract. That's moving along very nicely. We're very excited about that. We're also excited about getting our program out there, as you kind of alluded to,
mm-hmm.
for those that were affected by the hurricane and want to stay in their home. We can partner with them to do the improvements, and they can, once the improvements are completed, and we'll fund all those, then there's a new value for that home, right? It's back to livable. It's in 2018 code and 2018 product, so that appraisal will be nice. And they can either refinance us out of it, or we can sell it together, and they can take home more than they would have just liquidating as is today. So some are beginning to. We actually met with a doctor down there just yesterday, that him and his wife are still living in a hotel, and really want to keep their home, and have great jobs, but don't have the time or resources to do the construction, and or necessarily the money to put out up front because it's a $110,000 rehab. So we're looking to work with them, be that partner to help them achieve what they want to achieve, which is staying in their home. So we're excited about that.
Nice work, Mike. Nice work. That's good karma. Hey, your fund has been performing at better than 40% a year on what you're doing. Tell me how you built this thing, the typical setup. Walk me through that.
Yeah, so I actually got to sign the distribution checks for the first quarter earlier today. That's always fun. So our investors have some money in the mail. So Pinpoint investors, look for that to show up in the next couple of days. But yeah, it's leveraging our experience, our technologies that we own, and just the our track records. We're getting the best rates, and we can talk about lending. I mean, part of why these returns are higher is our experience. And so we qualify for what many of these lenders would call as premier pricing because of the volume and track record amount we've done. So instead of paying 10, 12%, we're paying 7.99, paying a point and a half up front versus 2, 3, 4 points. And so when you're able to decrease your overhead, decrease your borrowing costs, increase your efficiency by getting things done quickly, all the things we know that we have under wraps with the rehab structure of buying our materials and getting supplier discounts, that's how it shakes out to those better than normal returns, Michael. And so we're excited about that because, hey, we're owners in the fund too. So we're also making more money as a result. So we're right there with our investors, and they're enjoying what we're doing, and we're growing because of it. We're very excited. And we'll hopefully be in Dallas here soon too, Michael. Some stuff we can talk about offline. I can't go public with it yet, but we got some exciting things coming to Dallas here soon.
I can't wait to hear it, and I definitely am going to be talking to you real quick about what the senior program thing. I want to bring that out for a moment because it's unique, and I want to let everybody know how you accommodate the seniors when it comes to downsizing. We've got about a minute left, though.
Okay, I'll try and be quick. We actually just the last one we performed was through a acquaintance and friend at my local golf club here. They were getting ready to go to market. In fact, they signed the paperwork and everything, and they were just he had experienced some serious health issues, is still kind of just coming out of that. They're extremely stressed about the situation of needing to downsize. They're not going to assisted living yet, but they needed to downsize, and all the things that go into, you need to do these repairs, you got to get this cleaned, you got to get this ready, you got to do this, you got to do that. It was really bearing down on them. And so they heard about this program and asked me. And by the next day, I was at the house. We made an offer, and we're closing next week. And this all started 15 days ago. And so what we did is we bought it from them. They're going to live in there and find their next place at their leisure. They're going to take their time. They're renting back post-close. They'll have their cash available, which makes all the financing that much easier to get done for them that they're going to have. And I can't tell you, I look forward to maybe having them on the radio to talk about it. I have never felt so good in my life about a deal as I did with this one. They are so appreciative, as we are, because we're also getting a great property. But it's a really exciting program to really help people that don't want to deal with the chaos of selling your home and just want to sell it and be able to move on to the next stage in life without a lot of hassle.
We'll make that happen, Mike. All right, thanks for being a guest on the show, buddy.
You bet. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.
Got it. Mike Breese, President, Pinpoint Homes, pinpointek.com. You've been listening to CEO Money with Michael Yorba. Thanks for joining, and thanks for all the cards and letters from our fan group out there all over the globe.